think we had sound issues last night. I'll try again. We'll see where we go. I saw my sister floating in the river in a dream I had last night. I woke up this morning, I was feeling alright. I saw my sister floating down the river. I didn't. I made that up. I wish I would see my sister floating down the fucking river, to be fair, but I don't know if that's mean. Well, it is mean, yeah. It is mean. It's mean because she's my sister's. Well, I'm not doing a fucking stream about my sister, but let's just say if I saw her floating down the river, I wouldn't ring anybody. Wait for it to come up on the news. Somebody's sister was found in the creek at the bottom of the river. It might be a bit dark to sing about that. My best friend, he's dead. That's not a good subject either, is it? One of my best friends, a lot of my best friends, the truth, isn't it? Sing about the truth. More than one of my friends, including my best friend, he's dead. They're all dead. There's something very significant about the colour red. There's something very happy about spending time in bed. There's a groove there. That groove is a platform to build a song. I missed the plane and I missed the train. So I had to get on the coach. I got on the coach in Minnesota. Or was it Minneapolis? Indianapolis. I don't know where it was. Could have been Denver. It could have been Denver, could have been Michigan, could have been Oregon. I got a phone call a long time ago. A very good friend of mine lived overseas. He said, "Hey friend, if you're ever coming overseas, give me a call. Maybe we can hook up and have a beer, have a ball." So I had some spare time. I was going to take a trip overseas. I rang up my friend, said I'm coming over. be on the boat. I wrote him a note. And then I saw a goat. I thought I was dreaming when I saw my sister going down the river. Yeah, Dave! You are an interesting individual. Something very special about the guitar, that whole acoustic fucking vibe, you know. Just totally organic, innit? No tricks. I mean, Ed Sheeran, fuck it all. He doesn't use any tricks at all. He's 100% fucking genuine fucking article, isn't he? Ed Sheeran is the he's probably the best singer-songwriter of the 21st century, I would say. I mean, a lot of people haven't seen a lot of his work, and maybe he's not as popular as he was now. But when it comes to music and being a musician, there isn't anybody as good as him. With a complete package. He's a complete fucking band in one. Doesn't need anybody. When he did Glastonbury, I mean, I remember when Kanye West did Glastonbury, and he was solo, but he obviously had all the backing tracks that were queued up for him. But when Ed Sheeran did Glastonbury, he just used his guitar and just him singing. I don't even think he did any duets or had any guests on or any backup, any intervention from any other musicians. He just played the whole thing fucking live. And I remember when it finished, he left it looping, and he came off stage, and fucking people had stood there for another 6 hours just listening to that loop after what could have only been described as one of the best live performances in history, as in pop music and modern music. I'm obviously not talking about Chopin and, you know, that sort of stuff. 1 1 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm just really wondering, you know, if it's the loss of fucking internet signal, or this microphone really can't handle a stream. But you would think to yourself, I mean, this laptop, it's an i5. It might be 10 years old. I think something like that, about 10 years old. But you would think to yourself, well, I know that this laptop's capable. You know, I know we're a little bit dark there, and it's a little bit bright when I'm sitting there, and you know, there's flaws. There's flaws the whole way around. I had the flashing light on there, and then I forgot to take that down. But listen, this is the behind the scenes before the final edit. But there might never be a final edit. The final edit could be the worst thing I ever do. Right now, I'm at work. This is the behind the scenes of a fucking... don't know how you would... Well, just a multimedia enthusiast. Yeah, that'll work. A multimedia enthusiast. Jackie, don't you think about doing something that's all you? Tony, I got to be real with myself. You know, a dancer's got half as many chances as you have of making it. I got to be real with myself. Staying Alive, 1983. I must have watched that film at least over 100 times, and I watch it at least 2 or 3 times a week. I'd say I watch that film a minimum of 6 times a month. And every single time I watch that film, I enjoy it. That may seem unusual to some people. The blue and the green doesn't work on styling, so I've got to. I mean, you've got to think about that. You don't want to put. I might be a bit fucking. I might overthink things too much, but when I watch some of my favorite musicians and stuff, and when they've not got the styling right, it takes me away from the performance. Because then I'm thinking, fucking hell, that colour doesn't match this, and I know it might be a bit stupid that, but I think your styling is important. And the thing about the franchise, which was a very successful concept, once you get a brand like Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, Subway, Wimpy, what else? Not sure what else. But there's a temptation to stick with that theme, but I mean that works, doesn't it? You go into Tesco's, it looks the same, everything's the same, everybody's got the same uniforms on. You go to McDonald's, everything's the same, everybody's got the same uniforms on. And that's branding, isn't it? Franchising. I mean, it's great. It's fucking great, because then you've got the opportunity to roll out across the globe, which is, fucking unbelievable. I think, I'm not just sure, but I think either Amazon or McDonald's. I think probably Amazon, but McDonald's has got to be up there. McDonald's and Amazon are two of the global powerhouses. Them chains and that franchise and that business model. The thing about Amazon, it's just a middleman, but it's a middleman on fucking steroids, isn't it? You've got all the fucking sellers doing all the work, and Amazon's just fucking creaming commission left, right, and centre for doing absolutely fuck all, apart from providing the platform. Somebody told me that Amazon shares never go down. That's a good enough reason to buy some. I don't think you'd make as much money on Amazon shares as you would on crypto. But in the 21st century, that's where the big gains are to be had. Buy yourself a guitar, and when you're bored, when you packed up all your cardboard, you've done your recycling, when you've done your recycling, I know there's certain times when I'm in the zone and I'm not interested in anybody else at that moment in time. I'm just locked in. Excuse me, locked into myself. I think my show could be evolving. It's nice going into the winter series in Studio One, because Studio One self-contained. It's studio multimedia. It's got the fucking canteen, but it's not a canteen, it's a kitchen, but it's not a restaurant, but I can produce restaurant quality food. So it could be a mini restaurant. I mean, if I had some guest musicians down, we'd do the bulk of the work in Studio 2. But then I know that we'd end up getting hungry. We'd come into Studio 1 and that vibe would go again. The environment in Studio 1 is just so homely, you know. It's like a cold winter day and you're having beans and cheese on toast. There's no there's nothing there's no negatives in Studio 1. It's cozy, it's got a good vibe, it's got the mini restaurant, and it's got all the fucking full blown multimedia stuff. It's an exact replica that I've created in Studio 2, but Studio 2 is a more commercial environment. And when you're a creator, you know, certain things can influence the creation. I mean, a good artist should be able to go anywhere and create. That's what makes an artist, creating and blocking out all the negatives. I don't have to verify myself. I know I'm a musician and a creative and also an actor, director, producer. I'm everything. I'm almost like Ed Sheeran, but not as good. I'm like a bad version of Ed Sheeran. I think that's probably quite an accurate description of myself. And I say bad, I don't mean that as a negative on myself. I just mean that as the truth. There's only one Ed Sheeran, obviously. You know, there isn't people queuing up to be as good as him. People can't touch Ed Sheeran. So when I say I'm a bad Ed Sheeran, I don't consider that as a negative. To put myself in the same sentence as Ed Sheeran, as what do you call it? Can't think of the word. There's one guy I know plays guitar. Yeah, he doesn't do much more than what I do. He sings. He's a better singer. But he's got one of his videos. He's got Joe Satriani playing with him. He's got some other people. I can't just remember who they all are, but like the best of the best in the world. And he's just playing one. He's not doing much more than what I'm doing. Let's do the boogie. He's just got that groove, that rhythm. Fucking hell. I'd lost this guitar. Not lost it as in I didn't know where it was, but it had slidden away. We'd lost the bond with each other. And I think if you lose the bond with your instrument, well, that can be quite difficult to get that bond back. We've got 4 guitars in total. One needs a lot of work, but it's a very special guitar, so I won't throw it away. The other one, I've just outgrown it, but still a very special guitar. My electric guitar, which is tuned to me, fucking hell, I can't spend enough time with that guitar. There isn't. The only way I can describe it, and this might sound a bit. I don't know if I should say that, but well, I'll put it a different sort of way. I'll water it down. Spending time with that electric guitar is like the best woman that you ever spent time with. That's every time I put that electric guitar down and unplug it, I feel sad. Very sad. It's true. It's a true story. That I absolutely fucking love that guitar. I will get to a point with that guitar where I might just go out fucking busking. Obviously, then I'll need to take an amp with me. Maybe one day I'm gonna take an amp onto the streets. Easy to go up on a tall building and do a U2, innit? Stop all the traffic, but because nobody knows my songs, I might just get shot. They might send special forces to take me out if I try a rooftop gig. Hey, don't shoot me! Oh, go and shoot my sister. That fucking bitch has always been a blister to me. Oh, oh, oh. And when all the lights go out, there can be no doubt. When all the lights go out, there can be no doubt. It'd be a good idea to have a guitar, acoustic, and a mouth organ. I'm gonna close that stream there because not that I've run out of content, but because I just want to check the audio. So I know I've just been acoustic there and just had a mild tickle. So I'll just see how that comes through. Just going back, well, just before I finish, just going back to the audience experience. If you're sending or doing anything multimedia wise, whether it's a fucking WhatsApp message to your mate or a video on YouTube or whatever, you've got to make sure that it's audible. That's more important. I mean, at least if you can hear it, it doesn't really matter if there's no pictures and stuff, but it's really important. One of my, I'll call him, one of my friends, I've actually written a couple of songs about him because he's quite interesting. I forgot what I was talking about. Huh? Well, I'll have to watch it back to remember. Watching back to, if you had other people on stream, they say, "Oh, you said you were talking about." Yeah, hang on a minute. Talking about what? I fucking forgot. Fucking completely forgot what I'm talking about. One of my friends that I've written a couple of songs for or about. I completely lost my fucking train of thought. Oh, that was it. Got it. One of my friends, a good friend, a difficult friend, but a good friend. he sent me at least, probably not a lot, less than 5, well, probably about 5 videos, messages on WhatsApp. And I don't think any of them are clear at all. I can't hear what he's saying. I can see him, I know it's him, but I can't hear the audio. There's one, he's on the beach and the wind's blowing and he's not got the phone. His phone was never that good at recording anyway. I kept telling him about it. But he's like walking down the beach and you can see in his eyes, he's having this heart-to-heart conversation with me on this message. And he's really... and you can't hear a fucking word he's saying. You can't hear a fucking word of what he's saying. And that's stupid, because if you're gonna put the time and do something, you've got to make sure the quality is good enough. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise, it's just stupid. The technology is that easy these days. I mean, I'm road testing this laptop for quite high spec frequencies from the studio monitors, and the microphone doesn't understand. It's like a different operating system trying to communicate. The laptop speaker has a frequency range nowhere near the mobile phone. The mobile phone technology of the frequency range of the speaker in the phone is capable of carrying a studio monitor frequency over into not an identical but a very, very good copy that could be used again to sample and go on with. Variable architectural synthesis technology was something that I'd been involved with a long time ago, and I've always kept my hand in with that, but it's a passion, isn't it? You're either in or you're out. That's it. But yeah, my mate, and the sad thing is that he's not a content creator, so he doesn't send, like, I can send up to 100 videos a night quite regularly, and anywhere between 20 to 60, on most nights over the past 2 years. I've become more productive. That's not because I'm thinking that the quality of the content has got more valuable. It's just what I enjoy doing, and checking the playback, the audio, and all that sort of stuff. But just going back to my friend, it's a real shame because I've only got 5 videos of him in 54 years of being on the planet, and having known him since I was 17 years old. That's a long time. That's 34 years of knowing him, and I've got 5 videos. I've got 200 videos on fucking YouTube across 2 different channels, which are not targeting messages to friends, but that are work, because that's what I do. And every one of them, bar maybe a handful, 5 out of 200 videos and songs, they're all studio quality. It's not anything to be fucking... it's not like you've achieved anything doing that. It's fucking basic stuff these days, isn't it? I'm recording this on an old laptop, but that old laptop should be good enough to come through, and it does, because I've already tested it. When you're talking and playing the guitar, it's fucking great. I don't know what it is about tequila, but 38%, so it's quite strong, but I don't know, it just doesn't cut. It just doesn't cut like the cognac. I can't drink bourbon anymore. I've drunk too much. I don't know how many bottles of bourbon I've drunk, but I've drunk over 500. I've drunk over 500 over the last 5 years. I stopped about a year ago. Switched over to cognac and drunk a lot less bottles of cognac. Drink lemon juice, but grow your own lemons. Drink lemons, grow your own lemons. Drink oranges, drink orange juice, drink the juice. Drink the juice, drink the blood of the snake. That's where we want to be, innit? Drink the blood of the snake. Drink the blood of the snake. Don't make that mistake. Don't go down, go up. Got a bit dark there. Into some dark rock. I see my fucking top chat page there on the right blank, yeah. I could send myself some messages from some of my other accounts, but there's not really a lot of point doing that. Only to make yourself feel better because you've not got anybody on live chat. But, you've got to be ready